Hi, Kaycee. This is Kaycee with your July reading. This reading is going to be both your monthly overall message as well as your relationship. So we're going to combine them in the one video today. So I want to see how you guys are doing, what is going on, how are you feeling, what blessings have you had recently, what kind of obstacles or issues or worries have you had recently. I want you to focus on those things that pop in your head so we can get some guidance and some clarity for you for the month. So we're going to start with your overall energy for the month of July, guys. Oh, we're coming in with High Priestess to start. That's nice energy. Connecting to your higher self, listening to your messages, seeing the synchronicities. There's been some big things going on in your life that you're seeing the bigger picture for now. Cancer for July. All right, let's see what we have. A lot of strong energy, a lot of things that you've come across that you had to make some big decisions. Here we have the Nine of Coins in reverse. This talks about losing a lot. There's something that was very important to you that was lost. We came very close to the completion and it was taken away, or there was some situations in regards to delays for you to complete whatever it is that you've been working on, but you haven't seen the fruits of your labor yet. You haven't seen the success that you've been working so hard on because it's in the reverse at this time. So you're not at the end of the completion. You've actually had a big setback. Death in reverse. This talks about being resistant to the changes that have been happening around you, which more than likely has a lot to do with that Nine of Coins in reverse. Something was put upon you with the Death card. This comes in with changes, much needed changes, forced changes. When it's in the upright, we are going more so with the flow because we really don't have a choice in the matter. But when we have it in the reverse, we still don't have a choice in the matter, but we are fighting the change. We're not going with the flow. We're asking questions. We're not happy with how things have turned out. Reflecting upon the past with the Six of Cups. This is all about reflection, thinking about the past, evaluation, self-realization, really putting a lot of time and energy in being quiet and reflective. Page of Swords comes in, and I'm going to go with, I wanted to see it with the High Priestess because this is you speaking your truth at this point. This is you being very clear because you've done that introspection with the Six of Cups, that you are very in tune to how you feel. You're very precise in what you say, in how you convey yourself. You're very on point with yourself right now because of what you had to go through with the Nine of Coins in reverse and the Death in reverse. But you took the time to reflect and make peace with whatever happened in the past, and you're coming out with a new game plan. You're coming out with new intentions. You're coming out with a higher perspective of why you had to kind of have that setback in the past. We also have Faith in reverse as well as Strength, and it did test all of your resolve, this situation. This was very intense energy that you were going through. This was a very much a trial or a test that you had to get through to the end. You did pass, of course, because you are now speaking your truth, but it was a tough test. It was a tough journey. This has been a long haul. This has been a huge setback, but you come back very empowered and more structured, more centered, more knowing within your psychic abilities as well as your physical abilities of what you know and what you want to express of yourself. You know yourself so much better now from going through whatever the setback was. And now you can speak your own truth. And it did test your faith. It tested your faith within your spirit realm of, what your belief systems are, your religion, the whys, the how comes, the what ifs. And it also tested your strength within yourself. And for a little bit of time, you kind of wavered back and forth. There was like a depression, a sadness, for whatever the setback was, whatever this loss is, it was grieved for. Now with the strength card coming through, this is talking about you being strong, you being more focused, you being more protective, you knowing that you are more protected now that you've gone through this journey. You've had a big awakening, a big realization. You've gone through an epiphany of sorts. So let's go ahead and pull a couple of tarot to get some clarification. We'll possibly see what our end result is for your overall. We have the 9 of Wands coming in in the reverse coming in. Now we have the 9 of Coins and now the 9 of Wands, both in reverse. The 9 of Wands is going to talk about that there is a fight that is no longer needed, that you're no longer interested in. There's an energy that you have let go of. 9 of Wands in the upright, that talks about the end of a completion as well, coming to the ends with the 9s, because the 10s are the final and the 1s are the new beginnings. So this 9 is saying that you've lost interest in a lot of things that do not serve you anymore. There isn't a fight or a need or a passion to get those accomplished. It's something you're walking away of. And I believe that is the setback that you have had recently that made you have to go through that reflection stage. But you came out a lot stronger, a lot more wise, a lot more balanced. We're also coming out with the World and in the upright, which is very interesting. And here we have the 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and this talks about transitioning and rebirth. So you have come away from that energy that that no longer serves you. So that setback is now in your past, and now the world is a brand new world for you. You have new vision, you have a new excitement, you have a new outlook, you are ready to take on those new beginnings, the new challenges. You are more wise. You've been through a lot of stuff. You've been in that jungle and you've come out, with some scars, and you've been, through the mud, but now you're ready to take on a new opportunity. And this is very good energy for the month of July. This is your season right here. So we are going to focus on that rebirth. When we have our birthdays, we are now reborn again, and we can reinvent ourselves for the next coming year. Who do we want to be? What do we want to carry within ourselves? So while we go through our birthday season, it's important to reflect upon our past and let go of things that don't serve us anymore, so we don't bring it in our present and in our future, because that's only going to hold us back. We want to get to the end of the completion. We want to have all the blessings coming at us, but we have to make room for that stuff. We can't bring that stuff with us. So with your overall, it talks about you releasing a lot of things from a lot of setbacks, being reborn though, and having that new feeling of excitement as you move forward. This is very good energy for the month of July. We always like to let go of that stuff that no longer serves us. Any setbacks that we were worrying about, we're not going to. We're going to take those lessons and we're going to use them moving forward to help us reach our end goals. I love that World card, because now you can do anything you want with all the wisdom that you've achieved. Now we're going to jump in and talk about our relationships. So we're going to pull a couple of emotion cards to see where we are with that. Coming in with balance to start. I want to pull another card here to clarify. Ooh, and love abounds. Okay, so part of the energies that you're letting go of are past hurts, past failures in relationships as well. You know, things that are just been blocking you from being open to another person and open in a relationship, fully open, trusting. There's an energy that comes in that you really bond with, and you're very happy to have this energy in your life. It's like a circle of love, coming back and forth. It's unconditional love. There's no judgment in this. You can be yourself. It's very comfortable. It's very loving. It's very balanced. You complement each other lovely. You feel very secure within this relationship. This relationship can be a friendship or it can be romance. So we are going to go ahead and pull some emotion cards for the person that you're dealing with to get some more clarification. You're feeling good right now. You're feeling centered in your heart chakra, which is what you are trying to achieve when you are letting go of whatever setback this happened to be. This may be two different situations for you, or it could be the same situation in regards to you releasing a relationship from your past or any negative attachments to that relationship of the past, and allowing that new energy to come in, loving yourself, loving the people around you, you know, having that beautiful energy that is unconditional love instead of strife and drama and stress. They're coming in with 3 emotion cards, and they're coming in with healing begins, blossom, and challenging times. I feel that this energy here that you're dealing with is in the middle of a big transition. They've gone through some serious stuff. They're healing. They're looking into self-care, self-healing, letting go. And in the process, they are creating something very beautiful and very loving with the blossom card. You know, that's the fertility card. That's the card that we manifest the things that we want. This can have to do with family members. It can do with children, but it also, you know, just because it says fertility, that doesn't always have to mean that there's children involved. So if that resonates with you, you know, apply it how it fits. But most of the time, it has to do with what you're making, what you're creating, whether it's part of your soul, part of your heart, part of your creativity, and just really being protective, intensely attentive to whatever it is that's being created. You know, it's very involved. Challenging times tells me that prior to this, that there was some conflict in being able to have that energy ball of creating and focusing and desire at the forefront. There was some blocks that had to be taken care of in order to be able to see things from a different perspective. I see a cycle, and I also see warmth and creativity with that blossom card. So let's go ahead and pull for the relationship angel messages and see how that adds to the reading. I feel that your relationship with this person is very, very, very balanced and even. And we have here, holy moly, Cancer, check this out. Past life relationship and calling in your soulmate. All righty. I like that. That's you being very focused with that high priestess and the page of swords, speaking your intentions. When you came to the point that you wanted to open up yourself to a relationship, you were like, all right, I want this, this, and this. I want this kind of person. I have changed, so I'm going to change what it is that I want for a partner. So I want this partner to meet me on the level that I'm at now, not the level I was before. So you're, excuse me, you're very specific as to what you want in a partner. So you have very high standards as to what you want for a life partner. And this is what your intentions were. And this is the high priestess, you creating this magic, you summoning your soulmate to into your life at this time because you feel that you are ready, that the past is the past. You are free from that. You're not going to drag that nonsense into a new relationship. You're very strong-minded, strong-willed, and loving. And that's the kind of person that you want. You also want someone that's going to meet you on all your levels, in your intellectual level, in your belief systems, having that beautiful sexual chemistry, everything that you've been waiting for in creating and then putting your intentions out. This is what's coming to you. That's why you feel so balanced within this relationship. And it's a past life. So that means that you've either been with this person before in the past, obviously, or it's been a past life relationship, or you've had a long standing. So if you guys are in a committed relationship, this person that you're with, you get your person back. If there was situations that you guys were working through some issues, now is the time that you are being able to reconnect on a better, higher, and more even keeled level. It's like you both on the same page now. So whatever issues or conflicts you had in the past in your relationship, you're letting that go, and you're starting fresh and you're starting stronger, because the fights of the past are not worth it here in the present. You guys are supposed to be together. The stuff, the bad stuff that happens in a relationship, the ups and the downs, the goods and the bads. Now you're coming out of one of those bad cycles and you're going back onto the good cycle where you guys are a team again. They're going through their healing process. You're there. You're ready to accept. This is a beautiful energy right here coming from you. So those of you that are single, you are manifesting your person. Those of you that are committed, your person is snapping out of or getting through whatever it is that they have recently had to deal with, and they're coming back to the person that they used to be, only better, because now they've grown, they're wiser, they're more healed. They can now focus on the relationship. So let's see what kind of angel messages they are coming up with. Oh, Cancer, looky. True love, passion, and attraction. Yes. Oh, in the bottom of the deck, I'm not going to play engagement. Oh my gosh, and right under engagement is wedding and new love. All right, so for my singles, know that that energy of you putting out there your intention for your perfect person in your checklist and who you want them to have, all that energy that you want them to bring into the relationship. Know that the universe is going to be answering you and answering you really loudly back. They're like, yep, your person is coming to you. They're healing, they're fixing the things that they need to fix so they can come to you whole. So be patient while you do go through all this intention. If they don't not showing up at your doorstep holding some roses and a bottle of wine just yet, they're working on themselves. So when this meeting is supposed to be, it will happen fast, and things will start clicking. It will be bing bang boom, new love, wedding, engagement. There will be a lot of commitment. There will be a lot of beautiful passion in all areas of your life, not just that one, but in all areas of your life. You guys are going to click and you're going to be one unit at all times. And those that are in the committed relationship, this is the unified energy that you've been missing, and this is what's coming back for you. This is amazing. I love this. New love, rekindled love. letting the past go. So those of you that are single, let your previous relationships go, because the one that's coming in is going to knock you off your seat. It's going to really be the person that you want to be with in this time of your life. They're going to match you on so many different levels. This person was worth the wait. Here we're coming in with never judge another and take responsibility for your actions. And this is talking about all the other baggage that sometimes gets put upon us when people are not healed from their past relationships. So I feel that for a lot of you that are single, or even the committed ones, we have to see things from other people's perspective. And if our significant others come to us with all their baggage and they're angry and they're pitching fits and they're saying things they're not supposed to say, we have to give them love and compassion and understanding. And we also have to take responsibility for our actions as well, because we have to stay calm, we have to stay focused. And if we are the energy that is, has to release and vent, we also have to make sure that we are conscious of that as well. But I feel that this is more that we are seeing people from our past in understanding why they did what they did to us, why they treated us like crap, why they walked out and abandoned us, why they took all our money, why. We are not judging them harshly. We're like, okay, they were in a pickle at that time, emotionally, financially, spiritually, mentally, all of it. They are not on their right path. And there's some kind of forgiveness in that. And then we take responsibility for our actions, and that's how we grow, and that's how we change and release that energy that was hanging around us. Even though it was a forced one and we kind of fought it for a while with that death card in reverse, we finally reflect upon it and be like, you know what, that energy isn't working for me anyways. It wasn't doing me any good. So it's time for me to let that go. And then you do the inner work. Page of Swords and High Priestess coming out, and really having that intention of what you want to do, who you want to be with, what's going to happen, what your future plans are, and being very solid about what it is that you want. And that's a very beautiful energy as well. So just when we love and like them and from our past, we just have to realize where they were at that time. And it was more of a reflection of them, not a reflection of us as to the stuff that we had to endure during a bad and past relationship. For those of you that are committed, we have to, forgive our significant others when they're acting out in that manner, so that we can rekindle that closeness and that intimacy that gets messed with when there's a conflict in the relationship. But that passion is coming back, the attraction is coming back. The energy that we all want in a relationship will come back after a conflict, after some healing, after some, introspection, being honest within. Let's get some wisdom cards here. Look at this. We're coming in with playful. And we also are coming in with obedience. The obedience is just being centered, being grounded, being very specific, being very focused, setting your intentions on what you want, whether you're in a committed relationship or you're single, putting it out there as to what it is that you want within this relationship. And this relationship is very, very loving. It's very, very passionate. It's very, very with that unconditional love, and there's not a lot of criticism. It's very, very, I know I keep saying very, very, it's but I keep feeling that this intense connection and this intense bond between you and this other person is not easily broken. And those for you that are in a committed relationship, it may get strained at times, but there's always a circle back to the original love and the original bond that you guys share. And during the good times and the bad times, and there's always a way to get back that intimacy that you may be lacking if you were at odds over a situation. My singles who are coming into a relationship, this person has been doing a lot of work on themselves to get to themselves to the point that they are now. So know that their past may be a little bit more colorful than yours, and they have worked very hard to get where they are. Once they find you, they're not going to let you go, and you're going to feel the same about them, and it's going to work very, very quickly, how you guys stay together. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot for clarification, and we start with the Fool card, all about new beginnings, traveling light, understanding your risks, not taking unnecessary risks though, but know that this is a risk that you're willing to take. And this is where you're going to jump in with both feet. You're going to feel very good about it. You know, the Fool is the starting of the tarot. It's the 0. This is the new beginning. This is where you're starting fresh. All right. We have the 8 of Wands coming in with all the communication, all the desires, all the making plans, talking on the phone, texting, getting to know each other, a lot of intense energy communicating between the two of you. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is talking about taking it kind of slow in regards to a lot of information coming in, dissecting everything, feeling through the different pieces of information. And I know that I said that it's going to go fast because the commitment goes fast, but you guys in the relationship take it slow. It's like you guys meet, instantly you're a couple, but you take it slow to learn about each other as you guys, grow together day by day, month by month. So for those of you that are meeting someone new, it's like instantaneous. You guys are attached at the hip, but you give each other room, you give each other space, you let each other learn about each other. It's a very intense relationship, but it takes it step by step by step. You know that you don't have to rush through this. You know no one's not going anywhere, King of Pentacles. It's very important that you guys stay on the same path, on the same page at all times. So you don't rush right into, too much passion. You want to let it build organically. You want to make sure that you both are comfortable on how this progresses, but you're committed nonetheless. King of Pentacles talks about that commitment, talks about that solid stability within the relationship. It talks about that you could be dealing with a Capricorn as well, Cancer, but it's also about that stability, that common goal, that very firm foundation that you both have been looking for. And there are no decisions with the 2 in reverse. You don't have to think about this. You don't have to make a decision. It is not something that you're even contemplating a decision. It's all in as soon as you meet this energy. For my committeds, once you open up that line of communication, things start working in the right direction. You guys are back on the same page. You're very stable within the relationship again. And that is the balance that you've been looking for, because there's been some conflict in the past. You guys are ready to put that behind you. Let's go ahead and pull your angel message. Direction in abundance, guys. Check it out. Angels are letting you know that the new choices and directions they're guiding you in is going to help you with your relationships and help you throughout the month of July as it is. They're going to be putting you in situations and giving you those signs and synchronicities to allow you to let go of energies that are not going to work for you for the month. So you can allow those blessings and that healing energy to come in for that balance. The new relationships, this is where a chance meeting is going to happen with the direction. You are going to be going places and doing things, and this is where you're going to meet your soulmate that you put your intention out there for. Once that happens, that abundance comes in. Once the energies mesh and click and connect, that's where the abundance comes in. That's where the love, the understanding, just the security of it all. And know that the angels are manifesting this for you guys. You guys have been putting your intentions out for this, for our committeds and our single people, that they are really putting what they want out into the universe. And this is where the universe is saying, okay, but you got to listen to my signs. You have to listen to my synchronicities, because I'm going to show you the path you need to be on in order to achieve this. So have faith, use your intuition, and really stay grounded and meditate a lot so you can get those messages, so that you can be on the path you're supposed to be, so they can bless you with this abundance that you're looking for. Thank you so much, Cancer, for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I would love for you guys to leave me a comment and let me know how you're doing. Also, I would love to have you back, so please hit the like and the subscribe button. Take care, guys.